Okay, I am live today with another quiz that I'm going to show you because this one requires me to show you. So I'm just going to hold my phone while you see the screen. It's called Guess the Flag, as you know, the title. I tried to make it a bit more varied as much as I can. It may be easy, it may be hard for people, but I just did do flags that I could think of at this current moment, so that's why I varied my quiz in such a way. People may know certain countries than others, which is okay because we don't expect to know everything. I have done Guess the National Anthem as well, which will follow after this. Hopefully within the next few days I can present that. I think I will present it on Tuesday or Wednesday most likely. I could present it in the weekend if people are up for it as well, so please, I highly recommend you join that quiz because it's going to be fun. It's Guess the National, but today's quiz is more of a showing one, the one you get to see. So you basically guess the flag by the image that I should present for you today. So you won't see much of my face, you will hear me. So that's what the quiz will entail. So that is that really. I shall thank you for joining. I'll wait for until 5 past and probably will get started. So that will be today's quiz. It's very fun. You could watch or you could participate however you want to do it. So you can just note down your answers in the chat or keep the answers to yourself, however you want to do it. This is about having fun. I don't really care about people getting things right because that's not what... You can get things right, which is good, but I would rather use it as an interactive thing for learning. It's more educational if it's more about learning rather than trying to... It's not a test, that's all I'm going to tell you. Because if it's a test, then I know people be anxious if I'm saying you must get these questions right. But my point is, you don't need to get everything right. You just have fun and enjoy the quiz. So hopefully within the next few minutes or so, I can get the quiz started. It's all about guessing. You don't need to be great at geography or anything like that. You don't need to be gifted at it because I'm basically very bad at geography as well. It's not really one of my strong suits when it comes to quizzes, to be honest. It took a lot of research to do those flag quizzes. I struggled doing it, It took me a long while to get it done. I tried. In my last life, I said, let me get this quiz done because I know I will struggle if I continue to leave it and I don't get anything produced. I can always do... It's not about easy or hard countries. It's just more about... I just kind of mixed it up in a sense. It is start with some of the easy ones, but there are hard ones in it. But I know people nowadays are very culturally aware of other countries, so that's why I would say it's about knowledge. You don't need to have great knowledge on or be well travelled. I'm not the most geographically aware person in the world, so or well travelled woman in the world, but it's all about having fun, as I mentioned. So we will start within the next few minutes or so, a couple of minutes, I mean, so that I could just show you the front slides before we just move on to the questions. And do share the live as well for those who want to partake in it, who you think should benefit or would like to partake in this quiz today. And do like the video as well. Or the live, I should be saying. I'm not great. See, I'm still getting used to the live culture in a sense. Thank you for joining, Estelle, Rashida. You're very welcome, Holly. Thank you. Okay, so within the next minute or a couple of minutes, I will just begin. Or next minute or so, let's say. Because I know people are eager to for me to start the quiz. So I will just flip you won't see me most of the time. You will mostly see the laptop screen. The setup is not the best, so I'm going to warn you in advance about that. So that's all I'm going to say. And I'm just going to flip the camera. So here we go. Can we guess the flag? Oh crap. I don't know why it did that. I don't know how it went like that. It was supposed to be on full screen. So it's called Guess the Flag. It's not the best setup as I've just explained before, so you can see the reason. If you want to see the reason, that's the reason. So anybody, you just type your answers if you would like to partake in it. You don't really have to do so. Or you can observe as much. So I'll begin by so this is the first question. So any guesses on what country it is? Hi Felix, thanks for joining. Thank you for the likes as well. So, any guesses on what this country could be? You can write it in your paper. You don't have to show me your answers if you don't want to. Or you could tell me what answers you want. If you want to type your answer, you can. If not, then it's absolutely your choice. So any guesses would be great. If not, then I will just reveal the answer to the question. And it's Italy. So that's the first question. This video will be on YouTube, so if you want to watch the video, you can. You just subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the same name as on my TikTok one. Without the 01 on my YouTube, that's all you need to find me as well. So the answer is Italy, just for me to remind you. So the next country. This is the next country. Brazil, okay. Any more guesses? You can write down your answers in a notepad or on a whiteboard or on your phone. You don't have to type on here if you don't want to. If you don't feel comfortable typing, or you don't... But I feel like, yeah, if you don't feel comfortable typing, then you could just write it on paper or something. And someone said Brazil, and the answer is Brazil. So that's the flag for Brazil. It's pretty obvious, but I don't want to say it's obvious because some people may not know. But I think it's a very well-known flag. I think it means order and progress in Portuguese. I'm not the best speaker of languages as well, so the answer is Brazil, just for you to be reminded. So the next one, this is the next flag. I've been to this country before, so Romania, okay. Hi, how are you? Thanks for coming. So any guesses will be nice. You don't have to get... If you don't know, then it's fine. Can I be risen? I can co-host. So you want me to... Oh, shoot. Sorry, I pressed something. Okay. It's not a languages quiz. It's guess the country, the flag of the country. I'm not great at languages, to be honest with you. But this... So any guesses on the country? We got Romania. I've been to the country before. They're quite unique in terms of the culture. In terms of European culture. It's a bit similar between France and French and Dutch. And they have a bit of German as well. In their culture as well. So they're quite a unique European country, so to speak. But if you don't know the answer, it's Belgium. So Belgium is the answer. I've been there. It's quite... I heard Flemish. It's a big mixture of Dutch and German. But it's more like fake Dutch. Because I heard someone... So I went to the Flemish part of Belgium and I heard people talking in it. And apparently, Biscoff is actually very popular over there. I've been there and it's very popular. I'm surprised because I kept having Biscoff every single day and I didn't realise how popular it was over there. I think they're more into that sort of thing over there. It's a bit like the Netherlands. There you have caramel and waffles as well. But it's like a biscuit. Some lady was telling me about it one time. The other, like, few weeks ago, I think. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. This country is pretty well known, of course. I've never been there, but I know people who have. They're very influential in world history. For good or for bad, really. So, any guesses would be great. I know people... This quiz has I don't know how many questions I put in these slides. I think I put 10, over 10. So I believe it's around 15, 16 questions. I can't remember. But this is the country that is on the thing today. Right now, so you can take a guess on what the country is. So if you can have a guess on what the country is, it's in Europe, but it's quite separated from other European nations in terms of the land. It shares its border with the country that colonized Brazil. If that's a good clue, but if not, then I will just reveal the answer. It's Spain. So Spain is the answer to this question. So that's the flag of Spain. I've never been to Spain, so I don't know what it's like there. I just know it's boiling over there. and can be cold at times. I heard I saw news about one part of Spain being very icy. I think it was during COVID as well. That's where the snow came out more. So, and the next country, my boss, my former boss that I used to work with, she used to go there all the time. She goes there all the time. It's quite close to Spain though, but it's not in the same continent though. It's in Africa, so to speak. And they hosted the recent AFCON there because I was watching all the AFCON games on BBC Three, not on Channel 4, sorry. And they hosted the AFCON football over there, so in this country. So any clues would be nice. You don't have to write. You don't have to write on the chat if you don't feel comfortable doing so. People are comfortable how they want to do it. They would like to answer the quiz, so any guesses would be good. If not, then I'll just reveal the answer as Morocco. So Morocco is the answer to this question. I have to apologise about the setup. It's not really ideal, to be fair. Hopefully I can get a new device that could help sort all of that biz out. So the next country, I'll just make it a bit bigger. I could do it horizontal if you feel like you can see better. So, any guesses? I do. So if you don't have any guesses, will be great. You don't need to get it right or wrong. Right. It's all about having fun. It's nothing to do with... It's not a test. That's all I have to say. Even I get questions wrong. It's nothing to take personally. I used to take getting things wrong very personally. But then I realised it's just part of it, you know. It's just learning, isn't it? I still kind of take things personally, but it's kind of reduced. I've reduced it quite a bit because I know that life's too short to be taking things personally. So any guesses would be great. I think the colours of this flag is incredible though. Like, I like the fact they used the colours to represent different things. I can't remember what it represents. It's like Africa's united in some way. But if you have any guesses on what this country is, please put it in the chat, or you could write it down if you don't feel comfortable using the chat. This video will be on YouTube if you would like to partake. So the answer is South Africa. So that is the answer for this quiz. So I'm just going to do it horizontally for now. So this country, I think they're playing against England on Tuesday. My friends are going to it and I can't go because I have my thing the next day. My program the next day, so I won't be able to go to it. Hasib, thank you for coming. So, any guesses, folks, would be great on what country this flag comes from. So, and please share the live and like the video as well. So if you can't take a guess, it's in Asia, and a lot of people see this country as like ahead of its time, really. It's like 50 years far ahead of every other country that in the world. But if you don't know the answer, it's Japan. So the answer is Japan, for those that haven't are not sure what the answer is. Carla, thank you for coming. Just revealed that the answer is Japan. I do love giving a shout out for those that come on the live. Okay, so next. This is another country I've been to. I liked this country more than I liked going to Belgium, to be honest. Because I've been to Belgium, but it wasn't as good as coming to Finland. Oh, shoot, I think I've revealed the answer now. I might as well just show you. Yes, Finland. I shouldn't have said the answer. I've ruined it, though. But I've been there because it's very unique compared to Belgium. They eat a lot of fish there as well, though. But the problem with this country is very expensive. But I like it more than Belgium still. Duck Sea for Life, thank you for joining. So the answer is Finland. Because I accidentally gave away the answer. And this is the next country. My friend's family has a, what's it called? A villa there in this country. But it's not really a country, it's more of an island, per se. But people class it as a country, though. Riley, thank you for coming. So the answer, I'll give you a clue, it's like in the Mediterranean. And I did say it's an island as well. So any guesses on what this country could be? You could write it down on paper, or you could just type on the chat. If you don't feel comfortable sharing your answers, you just write it down on your phone or on the paper. So I'm going to reveal now if you don't have no pressure if you don't know, because I will reveal the answer anyway. And it's Cyprus. Because I know most of it is Greek, and there's a Turkish part of Cyprus as well. So my friend's from Cyprus as well, so she's part Cypriot, part Hungarian, but she's Greek Cypriot, so yeah. So this is the next country. I'll just do horizontal. So this is the next country. It's in the Middle East. I know this country can be a bit strict. It's very strict as well, from what I can recall. I read stuff that they have their own. The head of state is also the monarch and the prime minister at the same time, which is quite odd. But that's how they run things. It's like an absolute monarchy in some way. So that's how they run things. So I can't really disregard how they do things. So it's the green background with Arabic handwriting and a sword underneath. For those that are visually impaired, I could describe. Maybe I should try and do more describing for those that are visually impaired. Because I know I should try and do more of that to make it more inclusive. I'll do my best to do another quiz that's more descriptive. And I'll use audio description as well to describe in future videos. But if you don't know, the answer is Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia is the answer to this quiz, this question that I've done. I know my setup is not the best. I know for sure that I need a better setup. It hasn't been easy, because I was apprehensive about doing this quiz to begin with because of the setup, and I had to work it out. But that's the way I thought about it right now. So this is the next country. I think I know someone from this country. There's this guy that I follow on TikTok. He's from here, so he's British born, but he's from this country. Yeah. But anyone else have guesses? You could write it down as well on paper for those that don't feel comfortable doing it as on the chat. But any guesses would be great. It's not all about getting things right, because I don't always get anything right. I wish I can get a lot of things right, but it's not going to happen. So it's not 9 times out of 10 it's not going to happen. The birds is incredible on this flag. I like the details. This flag's pretty unique in terms of the birds though. And the colours as well are very magnificent as well. But if you don't know the answer, it's Uganda. So the answer is Uganda, for those that didn't get it. So this is one, it's on an island. I think it's in Africa or near Asia or something. I can't remember where it is. But I know it's somewhere around Africa. And it's an island as well. I don't know how close in Africa it is, but it's very... This flag's pretty nice as well. So any guesses on what the flag is will be good. Even if it's a small guess. Someone didn't get it right. They said Romania when it was Belgium. But it can happen because you don't need to get every question right. Okay. You say Seychelles. Okay. Any more guesses? You don't have to get it right. I promise you. It's all about learning, I swear. I'm not gonna make you force... It's not a test. So the answer is Seychelles. I've never been there, but I know it's an island. It must look nice to go there, so I would want to go there someday. Oh, snap. Let me switch. I have to switch hands. Sorry about the... Yeah, it is. I can imagine it being beautiful, so... I do love a beach. Going to the beach. This one, I feel people will get this one. It's in Asia. It's pretty obvious. I don't need to describe. Okay. So any guesses? This video will be on YouTube as well. So I will put it up on YouTube. So any guesses will be great. Because I have one answer, India. Another one saying India. So I will just reveal the answer being India. I know because my former boss used to go there for filming. Because she went to film there. The children that lived in India. And it's like their everyday life sort of thing. And how, like, when they go to school, come home, what their life is like, basically. So the next country is in, like, Central Asia. From what I know, it's in Central Asia. It's a nice flag, to be honest, because I don't really see colours like it before in other flags. Maybe I'm wrong to say that, so... But it's a unique design. I think there's a thing in flexology, whatever, this study of flags, which is pretty interesting as well. Maybe that's why I like a bit of geography because of it. But other than that, I don't really care about geography in general. But I should care, but I guess not. It's not for me. Okay, Cambodia. That's an interesting guess. Excuse me, that was not meant to happen. Bless me, I'm very sorry about this sneezing. Turkestan, okay. I like the guesses. So any more guesses? You could write it down on the chat, or you could just type, or you could just do on paper if you find it more easier. So it's fine. But I'll reveal the answer if anyone's gonna reveal. If anyone's still writing, you can write it down on paper or on your phone or on a tablet or something. So any more guesses? If not, I will just reveal to you the answer is Uzbekistan. If you didn't get it, it's Uzbekistan. That's the answer. If I did the quiz, I wouldn't have got that anyway. So I would have thought it might be somewhere like Turkmenistan or something like that. So, or something related to it. So, but the answer is Uzbekistan for those that are wondering what the answer is. So this one, the clue in the country is the stars. They have this close. It's the stars that give it away. But the country's flag is very similar. Like Australia has white stars. I kind of given you the clue already. Because I know. Any guesses apart from New Zealand? You don't have to get it right. You could just write. If you don't feel comfortable, there's no shame in getting it wrong. Because I get things wrong. Because that's the bit that I didn't know about this flag until the other time. And I realised the difference. Any more guesses? If not, I could just reveal to you it's New Zealand. Because the clue is actually in the stars. Because the stars are red. Because Australia's stars are white. Which is surprising. And they are designed, I think they have 6 points or something. It's not. And New Zealand has 4 stars. I can't remember how many stars exactly on the Australian flag. But I just know there's white stars on it. But anyway, let's move on. And they were both colonised by the British. So, annoyingly. Yeah, that's... it used to be the problem with me as well. But anyway. It happens. We do get confused. I think because some of the flags are designed too similarly, isn't it? Because there's the British flag on the Australian flag as well. And some other countries as well. And they call them territories, some of the ones that Britain claims to rule over. So, okay, this is the last one from what I remember. I think this is the last one. So it's in South America. And it's known, I only know this country because of football. That's the only reason why I know this country. I have no other reason apart from that. So any guesses would be great. You could type in the chat. You could just write it on paper or on your phone. You don't have to show the answers. Argentina, okay. see where you're going there. It's similar to Argentina, I think. Because some country, I think there's another country. Yeah, I think the sun, isn't it? Because, but it's freaky that the sun. I just don't. I find the weird sun's face a bit strange, you know, on the flag. You can actually see like possibly, yeah, you could say that. Zin, they do speak Spanish, to be fair, so that part of the world does because of colonization. To be sad, it's very unfortunate. Most of it's about colonization. To be, even the flag itself could be about it as well. People there didn't design it. The Europeans did. So, like I said about New Zealand and Australia. But any clues, guesses will be great. If not, I could reveal the answer is Uruguay or Uruguay. Okay, let me do so you can see. So the answer is Uruguay. I don't like the sun. It's just the face of the sun that I don't like. I wouldn't even. Yeah, I just don't like the sun's flat face on this one. It's just not right. I think Argentina has flags with the sun on it as well, with the face, which I don't approve. I don't like the look of it, so personally, I don't. Okay, so that's the quiz. It's finished. There'll be more quizzes. Next quiz will be. I'm hoping to do it within the next few days because I've actually finished it. I just wanted to test it after before I actually present the quiz. It's more of an audio one because it's more music, sound based. Yeah, they're the first country to win the World Cup. That's the only. Yeah, that's why I only know because of football. So, if you're a huge football fan, you will know the fact about Uruguay being the first country to win the World Cup. Next quiz will be on the national anthems. So, I'll present it within the next few days or so. So, if you have any quiz ideas that I could possibly do, then please put your suggestions in the comments, in the chat. If not, then there's always opportunity to do it another time. I'll just do my best to actually try and create those quizzes. I'm trying to go live as much as possible because to countries and capitals, yeah, I think that's a good one. In terms of capitals, I will have to think. Is it more of a guessing one, or do you want it as a multiple choice? Because I had a complaint from one when I did a live one time. Some guy complained that my quizzes were too complicated. Oh, guess the capital of the country. Okay, that would be very interesting. I do like guessing quizzes more personally because it's not about getting it right. It's more about knowing. You don't need to know the answer. That's why I don't feel pressure. With the multiple choice, it gives me more pressure to get things right. The quiz is finished for those that have joined, so I will put countries and capitals as a note as well, so I could just start creating that quiz as soon as I can. If you're joining next time, please remember that then I will be doing the national anthem. So you're guessing the national anthem. It's very unique, but I'm trying to mix up audio and visual quizzes, so. But I'll create another. I'm guessing the capitals and countries will be visual, so I'm going to do that as well. Yeah, I know it'll be tough. I know the next quiz will be tough. Both will be tough as well, because you have to guess the national anthem. I'm not great at national anthems. If someone told me to guess them, I wouldn't really know. But I would. So, I guess I understand where you're coming from with that. So, and I will start creating the quiz suggested. Sorry, I can't really speak right now because, yeah, I'm not great with national anthems either. I know a few, but I don't know too many. I only know the UK one. I know the American one's very famous as well. I don't know how to sing it though, so thank you for joining. So the quiz I will try and do the next quiz hopefully should be within the next 4 to 5 days. So I'm going to try and present as much as possible. I don't know the national anthem in terms of singing, but I just know of it. Like I hear it. When I hear it, I know it. I don't want to sing it because I'm not a great singer. Okay, so for those that are currently joining, the next live will be on within the next few days. So please stay tuned. It'll be latest. Okay. Yeah, I think I should. I will do so as much as I could. I'll just let you know that yeah. And it'll be on YouTube for those that are going to be online. So for those that are, so I'm about to end the live within. If anyone else is joining, if not, okay. Thank you for joining. Thank you for partaking. Take care. For anyone else joining. So anyone else is joining, remember the live will be the next quiz is on national anthems. And then I'll be doing the countries and the capital cities. So you have to guess the capital city, which I will try and do as soon as I can. So thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.